Hello and thanks for checking out ChartGuys.com. We're proud to be one of the most successful technical analysis communities online, teaching you the skills to become a more confident, effective, and informed trader. Join our community of hundreds of analysts worldwide working together to learn the charts, generate profit, and achieve financial independence. Sign up for a 1-week free trial, no credit card required, for access to daily live chart analysis and market coverage, a thriving chat community, along with dozens of hours of exclusive educational materials. We look forward to seeing you. Let's check out some charts. Looking at Twitter GPRO X CHK on the daily and the weekly time frame, so a little bit of follow through for the Twitter bulls. We didn't really break the high of the previous day on Thursday by much, 5 cents, but it's a higher low and a higher high, and more importantly, we closed at the high of the day. So clearly waiting for the trade signal to close above the 200-day moving average resistance. Now seeing the follow through, and we have these last moving average resistances at 1446, make that 1746, and 1752, followed by 1760 before we start filling this gap. So the bulls have regained this momentum, and we'll be watching to see if they can get over these levels, keeping a close eye on the upper Bollinger Band resistance, which has been rejecting the price and keeping it fairly contained. But it does have some steady incline now to create space for the bulls to the upside, and we'll see if they can continue this momentum into next week. The weekly time frame over exponential resistances and closing at the high of the week, certainly looking much better for the bulls. Keep in mind, now that we have broken this higher low pattern on the weekly, though, we will be looking for a lower high here to form on this weekly chart. So that's what I'm going to be keeping in mind. If we do make it up, it could happen even all the way in the mid $18 range for all we know. Just something to keep in the back of your mind, to not expect a trend change for the bulls to become back fully in control on the weekly time frame, because we did have a significant bear break of losing the higher low pattern. GPRO bulls, nice follow through as well. Low of 983 held a double bottom, and then the bulls showed up, and nice gains off of that double bottom hold. Close above the upper Bollinger Band, back in breakout mode. 1040 is resistance, followed by 1089. And that is now the level of support, 983. If we lose that level, we start filling the gap back down. That will be a bearish entry signal if that level breaks. But as of right now, the bulls have momentum back in their favor. Weekly time frame, getting over that 50-week resistance, which has been troublesome for the bulls, closing above the upper Bollinger Band. And if we can get over this 1085, 1089 top, we're looking over at 1110, and then a lot of space to the upside. After 1110, because we dumped, there's not a ton of resistance until up in the 13s. So the bulls have some nice momentum. We'll see if they can keep it up. On this weekly time frame, we're looking for higher lows and higher highs to continue playing out. X on the daily time frame, consolidating, a very nice bear play on the inside bars breaking. We had multiple inside bars in a row. As soon as we broke 27.37 on Friday, that was a bear signal, and we ended up pulling all the way back to 26.51. So really nice gains for the bears. Not a significant pullback, though. It is healthy consolidation still as far as the bulls are concerned. A little bit of a lower wick of bulls buying the dip off of that 26.51 support. And just looking for a higher low to be established with a bullish reversal candlestick after some brief consolidation. The weekly time frame is a bearish reversal candlestick, rejecting from the 50-week resistance now 3 times in the past 7 weeks. So that 50-week resistance is very key, 27.42. The upper Bollinger Band, we are closing above that level, so we are in breakout mode on the weekly. But we just have to be cautious of this 50-week resistance, which is currently keeping the price contained. CHK, big time rejection. Bears back in full control. Support was 355, and we dropped down to 356. So a lower high was set just when it looked like the bulls were starting to gain momentum. We still hadn't broken the lower high pattern at that point. 396 was the level for the bulls to break this lower high pattern. But another lower high set now at 390. And support is 355, and if that breaks, you can see this weekly chart is just a disaster for the bulls, negating the bullish reversal hammer from last week. Continuous rejections, multiple year lows if 355 does break. So bears still in full control, a new lower high to be watching, and that's not changing anytime soon. I appreciate you watching. Hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and we'll see you next week.